Hi HCGers, Berry Babe here, checking in. I am still on my round. I am on day 18 of my MOP VLCD. Started out before and after loading I was at 175. I went up first day and then by VLCD 1 I was back down. So I started at 175 and dropped 5, 6, 7 pounds right away, and then played the HCG two-step where I'd cheat and go up a little, and then I'd stay good and come down a little and cheat and go up a little. My commitment was to the minimum 21 days because that's what we have to do in order to make it work. So 17th was my last cheat day. Now I do MOP, and so things are a little different, but there's MOP and then there's eating things that aren't even on my MOP. So since that time, that was on the 18th I was 168.6, and today I was at 161.6. So that's 7 pounds in 10 days, which is decent. But I've been at 161 something, up and down, just points for 4 days. And I've never had a true stall before. And I know Simeon says you have to go 2 weeks before you can consider it a stall. But oh Lord, I hope that's not what's going on with me. I just want to do a shout out to Suzie. I can't comment on your vlogs. And I want to respond to one of the recent ones where you were talking about coming back to do another round, and I just kept saying yes, 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 so much of what you were saying, the striving to make this work, and every time you do a round you get a little bit closer. It's almost like, for me, one of those things where you throw the money in and it's like a funnel, and the coin spins around and around and around, and finally you get all the way down to the bottom and the coin drops through. So considering that my highest was 323 and I ran in the high 280s, 300s for most of my adult life, and then I would go up and I'd go down. 3 bariatric surgeries. I have been struggling to get to goal, and I've been there a couple times. My last maintenance, I did a maintenance 6 weeks. I maintained in the zone for 6 weeks. Never, that's a record. Okay, that's a record. Usually I go off the stuff and I'm eating and I'm ballooning up again, and here I go. So, you know, I've heard you're at goal and then you put on and then you come back and try to get back to goal, called a vanity round, and I don't really think it's a vanity round. I think it's like just a reboot your brain round, and I've heard other people use that phrase because it's like, okay, I did really well for 6 weeks, and then I had a mini surgery and I got off track and I started eating crap. Now there's carbs and then there's crap, and I was into the crap, and you know, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, expecting different results. When I eat major crap and sugar, I'm gonna gain weight, and I did. So my last LDW was 163, but I really wanted to get back to my lowest goal, which was 155, and I'm even thinking, if I'm able, I'd like to go below that so that 155 becomes my ceiling instead of 175. You know, it's like when I hit 155, it's like, oh my God, pay attention. Instead of when I hit 175, I'm not feeling, you know, the first time you come down, you feel so svelte. I'm not feeling that. And I'm wondering if when I get to 155, I'll feel as good as I did when I was there before. I don't know, I'll just have to wait and see. But I thought I don't want to lose any weight outside of HCG because I know that with the HCG it burns the fat. And I have a chance to stabilize and maintain. I may have to come back and reboot again, you know, but, you know, is HCG a crutch? I don't know. They call our bariatric surgeries a tool. You know, it's only a tool. You have to use it. I think the HCG is a tool. It makes me nervous. I happened upon Truth in Advertising for the weight loss industry. You can tell I was bored. On one of the cable stations, and they didn't. During the time that I watched, they didn't mention HCG, but I'm thinking, ooh, if they get a lot of legislation going, because there was one phrase about selling prescription solutions that as not over the counter. They're actually prescription, but over the counter without getting permission from the FDA. And I thought, oh, how would I feel if I could not get my pellets? The way it's been, I've always had a spare bottle in the drawer. And, you know, just in case, safety net. So, fortunately, I don't have to worry about it today or even this month. I have not been able to get my surgeon to schedule my arm surgery. It's given me a real hard time because he's so busy. But, I found out that I'm not going to be able to substitute teach in the fall. The Michigan Retirement for Teachers has decided that if I substitute teach at all, I will lose my pension. Whereas before I could earn up to a certain amount before it would affect my pension, and I could work every day the whole school year and never get up to that amount. So I don't know whether they're going to change it, but it certainly bummed me out. Now I'm going to have to look for a real job. And I don't want to really start doing that until after my arm surgery. So he keeps saying, oh, you want to do it before the end of the year? And I said, no, I want to do it now. I want to do it before the end of the summer. So anyway, I'm kind of going on and on. I'm still here. I am watching vlogs. I'm not commenting much. I want to come on and vlog for those of you that have been with me for a long time. I know you wonder where I am and how I'm doing, and I appreciate those of you that vlog regularly. I don't get on Facebook very much. The format, I have trouble following the family room. It's like I never did Facebook, so maybe I'll get into it, but don't take me off just because I'm not real active, because I still want to be part of the community. I feel like I don't support the rest of you like I should, and I apologize for that. You know, sometimes when I'm having difficulty, I isolate in anything, and the bloom is off the rose as far as this HCG goes, and a lot of what I think and feel I've said in previous vlogs. And so as far as a cheerleader, I feel a little bit hypocritical. Like it's almost do as I say, not as I do. I have the friend that's been interested in HCG for a long time, and you know, because of our surgery, we can do a mop and still be effective. And so she's trying to understand that, and the whole protocol is scaring her to death. So I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm rambling. I apologize for that. For those of you that are going to be in down south, I was hoping I could go. Not able to be there. So enjoy your get-together, and I look forward to seeing hopefully some vlogs with faces. So that's all for now. Bye-bye.